The recording should be on. Thank you again for joining. It's awesome to see everybody here. And again, we are pushing towards the last demo day, second last. I'm very proud of everything that has been ongoing in this season. And yeah, just awesome to see everybody. And I can't wait to see all the progress that everyone has made. Obviously, I know level, like what everybody has been doing, but it's always good to have a demo day and share, what you've been building and the growth that has been ongoing. I will share my screen so that we can move a bit quickly and just get started. Awesome. Wait, stop sharing. 1 second, guys, sorry. Sharing the wrong one. Okay, let me share again. Awesome. I hope you can all see my screen, but I assume that you can. Cool. So the agenda for today, we're going to do, I'm going to give a short overview of the project season, have Delta updates, and then Q&A, and then share build opportunities or anything else that we need to share. So far, this is going to be the number of projects that have been in the round. We started with 11, now we had 9. Right now, 265.1 M has been streamed, and the velocity is going to continue, especially as we progress towards the end of the season. This is the current status. And in terms of highlights, I'm proud to report, again, similar to the last epoch, everybody has made enough progress and good progress towards reaching the milestones that were set. As an example, the Lulu started with 0 users when you joined the program. They have now over 600 users with strong retention. And I'm seeing people like posting their Delulus as an example. Somebody did a Delulu to complete their fees in school, which was awesome. And I'm sure all of you are going to tell us a bit more. And then there's Precious Kitchen. They have already secured a strong buy-in from a school in Israel. And the next step here is to plan a food rescue day, which is absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to see that in action. Focus Pet has grown into 412 users. As I mentioned last time, they're focusing on actually getting listed on MiniPay, and a lot of work has gone into this, including shipping a full UI revamp, making it easier for people to basically onboard, and so a lot of growth expected there. We have gardens, and there's a pool that has been set up for everybody in this ecosystem, and so right now you can have, as season 3 wraps up, there's a high leverage for you to get in and shape up outcomes. Please make sure you look into that. Paul has spoken about that many times, but if you're interested or if you don't know how to go about it, just reach out to him. Then we have canvassing. They are approaching 2,500 verified users as they had committed at the beginning of the program. This is awesome to see. They call them good people. And currently they are working towards completing and reaching their milestones as we spoke. Then we have sources, and their leaderboard grew 20% this epoch. Meaning that they're reaching a lot of people. People are viewing the ads, and the G usage is consistently growing. And then we have Belayo. They rebranded as well due to feedback, and they have started already experimenting with cashbacks, talking to businesses, and this is something that we are waiting to see how it works. But it's pretty impressive that they're also reaching all their milestones. We have Ubisoft. They're also completing their milestones, which have been to create a widget for the ecosystem, deploy the XDC savings contract, and also they are working on another milestone that was set just recently by our internal team. And then we have Esusu. They have 44 new users. They launched a good market module, with over 108 participants participating to learn more about Esusu, which is amazing. And they also sponsored over 2,000 transactions on Esusu, a real testimony of people using J and also growth on the platform. That is the highlights about all of you. I know you're going to share more, and I can't wait to hear. But in terms of updates, we have season 4 that is brewing. We are excited. Final dates and activities are yet to be, ironed out. But then we will share these details as soon as they're available, and we can't wait to see some of you participating in season 4. And then mentors and community are showing up strong, especially as we are completing the season. And as I mentioned, the velocity for for the funding is going to increase. So make sure that you are chatting with your community and asking them to vote for you, support you, and learn more about what you're doing. As you know, I usually do recaps, and I will continue doing this. And it's getting more exciting even as we're going towards the end of the season. Share with me your updates and anything you would like to be updated. I share opportunities in the Builder channel, sometimes as a whole doc or sometimes as links. Make sure you check there, and hopefully you might get something that might benefit you that is not in the Good Builders program. We also have engagement rewards. As a reminder, Esusu already got approved to do the engagement rewards. If you have any problem in terms of ideating on how this would look like, please reach out to me. And then final update from me, because I know we're running out of time, is that as we wrap up the season, we will host a mixer with all the mentors and all of you together to just share feedback, connect, and understand, how the season was for you and how we can continue to support you as the season progresses, or like as the season closes and another one starts. In that regard as well, we're going to share with you a survey. I would ask that you help me by giving me good feedback and feedback that is real, so that we can build up on season 4. Other than that, thank you so much for listening to me. I don't know if anybody has questions, but if there's no question, this is the team presentation schedule for today, and I can't wait to see what everybody presents, starting with Delulu. But a minute first to check if there's anybody who has a question, and as I stop sharing. Okay. So something I forgot to do that I usually do at the beginning, if you're comfortable, that is, share your camera so that we take our customary selfie, something I can use while pumping up this epoch. Awesome. So I'm going to take the screenshot now, if you can. So 1, 2, 3, I'm doing the thank you, and captured. Cool. Delulu, Zinta, take it away. Wow, I know you have exciting updates to share.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Yeah, we're back here once again.
Hello.
And yeah. So let me present. Okay, so it's been an amazing journey, and we've come so far. GoodBuilders has been able to push, I think, let me speak for myself, push the products and I to do much more that we didn't imagine would do. Like Ryle said, we started with like 0 users, and we are where we are today. So we're really, really happy that we were part of this round. And yes, I'm just going to give you guys updates what we have been able to achieve. So like I said, we started with 0 users, and thanks to the constant meetings we've been having with Ryle, she was sharing strategies and just helping us to grow basically. And here we are at 600 plus dreamers on Delulu, which is amazing. And initially we had like 1,000, a target of 1,000 users, and we're happy to say that we've achieved like 60% of that. And yeah, and we also have 254,000 G in circulation, and we have 200 plus dreams manifested, dreams which are Delulu's manifested on the app. Yeah, so that is where we are at the moment, and what we have been able to ship. So we started, the app was a bit unstable because we had to be putting in a lot of features here and there, and we were happy that the app is stable now. And during the last epoch, we integrated AI into the Create Dululu flow, which really helped because most times when people come on the site and they're trying to manifest a goal, they are confused and they do not know where to start from. So right now we just ask you, what is your dream? And we create the AI helps you to create like habitual steps, like things you can do every day to achieve your dream, basically. So yeah, and that has really helped us with the number of turn-ups in the Dululus manifested on the app. And we also leverage Google Calendar for notifications. So because it's not a native app, we're using a web app, and the only way for notifying users that they need to update their milestones is email. And right now we are leveraging on Google Calendar. So when you manifest your goal, you just need to add your milestones to Google Calendar and you get notifications 30 minutes before the milestones earned. And also you get an email as well. So we're just trying to like do it that way so users don't have an excuse for missing their goals. Yeah. And we also created an ambassadorship program for students in university to build a small community for Dululu, which was what helped us to achieve this number of users we have now. So the ambassadors in different universities kind of just helped us with the onboarding, and they're also building a community. And yeah, that's how we've been able to grow. And yeah, that's it for what we have shipped. So what is working? The product is working well. Like I said, when we started, it was not really stable. We're having like complaints here and there, but we're happy to announce that the product is stable. During the last epoch, we had zero complaints from users, which is amazing. And yeah, we're seeing consistent and organic growth on the platform. We got like a few reviews here and there on X, and if you're also in our Telegram group, you'll see people dropping their Dululus, and we're following up with them to ensure that they stay on track, basically. And we also created a Dululu Monday campaign, which was what really helped with retention. So it's something we run every week, and we have a pool prize. So you basically just create your goal, set your milestones, achieve them, and get users to buy your shares. You climb up on the leaderboard and share the rewards. So this really helped us with retention. And what's not working? Yeah, it's amazing that we have onboarded 600 users on Delulu, but yeah, I don't think this 600 users are not active users yet, which is a problem for us. We've been able to convert a good number of them to active users, but it is our dream to convert all the users, if not all, but maybe let's say like 90% of the users to active users and on Delulu, and also active users in the GoodBuilder community. So this is one thing that is not working, and yeah, we're looking to get this sorted out. And so our focus for the next 2 weeks is just going to be doubling down on, active growth. Like I said earlier, we just need to transition these guys that we've onboarded into active users. And when we started this round, we had a goal of 1,000 users. We're hoping to reach 1,000 users. And yeah, so we have like 2 weeks to still achieve that. So this is another thing that we're looking to achieve before the end of this round. And we're also looking to add partnerships with communities. So right now on Delulu, you can just come and manifest your goal and achieve them, which is beautiful. But we also want to partner with communities and also corporate spaces where they can use Delulu to help their users unwind. So let's say during the weekend, a community or a corporate space can come create a challenge for their community and say, okay, we need you guys to hit like 10K steps and set like a pool price. So this is going to help like the community members or the corporate space members to bond. And yes, and we're looking to integrate this into Delulu so we could expand into community partnerships and corporate spaces. And so we are also going to add direct support where users can, as you're scrolling on the feed of Delulu, and you see somebody doing a 10K step challenge, or they're trying to lose some weight, or trying to raise a school fees, or trying to buy a laptop, and you have some G to support, you can just support them, because right now you cannot support. The only way you show support to people or on Deliveroo is by buying their shares. So we want to allow people to be able to tip users on Deliveroo. And thank you. That's it. It's been an amazing journey, and we are super, super happy to have been here. The growth is beautiful, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Zenta. I know Mary has a question, but maybe you guys can chat on the chat because of time. Please share the links. Have people, know about you. I know they know, but like there's some people who are new in this call. So it would be nice if you can share the links. Thank you, and congratulations on your impressive growth. Next we have Focus Pet. Olivia Salake, are you around? Okay, so maybe they are not on the call for now. I think the next person is canvassing. I've seen you, Andrew, so welcome.
Give me a minute to share my screen.
Okay. Salake is here, but maybe you can go after canvassing.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
My screen is sharing already.
I cannot see your screen.
Most really think it's much bigger.
Yes.
Hi guys, welcome to Canvassing. Canvassing is like a marketplace that connects people like you who are building to people who can actually, test your products and give you feedback. So that is one way we can give you value during this program and even beyond. And are we excited to have come this far? We appreciate the team and what it has done for us. My screen just got disconnected. So
all good, or do you need me to help you?
I can go. So
okay,
our goals for round 3 were 3 technical and 3 non-technical. We finished our technical milestones, and now our idea is to bring more people and to distribute more G. And this because our technical workload is shrinking, we were just fixing bugs, and more importantly, we decided to deliver a survey. Because we've made so many changes to the app, we thought we would ask our users to give us feedback on the same. And we're yet to compile that information and at least also socialize with you guys to see the kind of value that we get, that you can also get if you're building. So this epoch, we've grown to over 2.5K downloads on the Play Store. We're almost edging to our 500 good people goal. I think we exposed our users to Good Collective, and we're excited that at least people don't only know about claiming G, they also know about contributing to collectives. So that's also nice, and we're almost distributing 3.7 million G as per our goal, and we're also aggressively sponsoring Celo directly to wallets because they're being created, and we're also using, for older users, we sponsor via Paymaster. And so for this epoch, which is I think the home run, we are pushing to complete our growth milestones. And another thing I've not noted here is we also want to complete our engagement rewards integration so that we're able to also benefit. And the more important thing is we want to grow, to get more researchers, to get more builders to work with us. And we had a call with the team working with Proof of Ship, and we want to tap into that traffic of developers. So we can't wait to see what comes out of that in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're excited, and we hope to continue to give value to the GoodBuilders ecosystem in any way that we can. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrew. Very impressive. And I know we've been chatting, so like I've been aware of this. This is awesome. Something that you didn't mention is that we might also be collaborating with you to run surveys, something that we spoke about. So anytime that anybody wants to like collaborate with us and you have ideas, please share. We are always happy to collaborate. Good job, congratulations, and I'm positive you're going to reach your goal. So yeah, thank you. I think Salake, you guys are next.
Hello. Good
Hi.
afternoon, everyone. Let me share my screen quickly.
Okay.
All right. So I'm Mushuke from Focus Pets. So yeah, it has been a great ride so far in the Good Builders season 3. We've been able to achieve so much more than we actually expected, because going into this, we had to deal with things, not just only building, but we had to deal with things like marketing and actually pushing our products to people. So it was quite a shift for me and my partner, but we've been able to scale through and actually make like significant progress since we started. So we started at 0 users, and today we are currently at 412 users, and we targeted about 10,000 focus hours, and today we are currently at 13,000 plus focus hours. So yeah, we've blown past like some milestones that we set. I remember the first meeting we had with Ria, where we were talking about, I think we said 50 or 100 users. Ria was like, oh, that's too small and all that. So when then Ria was saying 250, and we're like, 250 is so much. But today we are currently at 412 users, and that has been great so far. And it wouldn't have been possible without the Cello community and the Good Dollar community. So yeah, we currently have 412 users with about 276 monthly active users. We have about 41 daily active users, which we plan on increasing in the following weeks. So we have some plans in the pipeline to actually boost user retention. Yeah. Then we have a total of about 5,000 plus total on-chain transactions from the beginning. So yeah, in the past 2 weeks, we've actually been working on our UI revamp to make it better and more and better for our users. So we collected feedback, and from that feedback, we're able to get a brand new UI, as you can see from the screenshot here. So you can go to the app and you see the new UI. So yeah, then also apart from the new UI, we've also engaged in some ambassadorship programs where we get students from universities in Nigeria to help us push focus pets in the form of meetups and word of mouth. So that has also played a big role in our user acquisition so far. Then we've also held some bounties week by week where we engage our users in our Telegram community to make Twitter posts or actively use the app to be able to get incentives or rewards. So that has also worked out really well, because we had like active engagement on Twitter and on the Telegram as well. So these are currently our stats, and we have about 4,200 focus sessions completed with 13,000 hours of real focus time logged on chain. And we have 618 sessions were 90 minutes or longer, which shows that these people are not just casual people, they are actually deeply engaged in whatever they were doing. So yeah, our focus hours have grown consistently from the beginning of April up till now, which shows that users are beginning to actually build these habits that we are trying to push on focus pets. So for our G dollar economy, we peaked at 11,000 G dollars at the month of April, and our volume is growing consistently since March, which shows that the circular economy is actually working. So yeah, for our next steps, we're currently targeting about 10 and 1,000 users with 15,000 focus hours, competitions, and more outreaches. And we're actually looking to get enlisted on MiniPay as soon as possible, which would help us to boost these our goals. Yeah, so for challenges, we still struggle with gas fee because we have some bad actors that we've tried automatic fauceting before, but we notice how some users actually create bots and they drain the faucet wallet. So that has caused a problem. So now we are currently reverted back to manual processing of gas fees for our users. So for authentication and onboarding, we're currently using Privy. So Privy is capped at 500 monthly active users. So and and the subscription is about $300 per month going forward. So and we're not yet at 500 users, but we could see how it's quite expensive, especially for new projects. So we're trying to integrate both Privy and Web3 auths. So that has gone live already. So we've integrated both of them seamlessly. So users can, so there's a way that we store your authentication type. So going forward, users, any new user that comes in, they use Web3 auths. So yes, that is what we've currently done.
Yeah.
And so we're still working on better ways to explore gas-free sponsoring as well. So yeah, that is all for the updates on Focus Pets.
Thank you so much. I'm glad, first of all, to see that you've also reached like 5K transactions. I mean, that was one key thing for you guys to get listed on MiniPay. Congrats. On the preview thing, or on that aspect, I think also Zinta was facing the same thing. She also went through the same issue of like bad actors trying to cheat the system. I don't know if you managed to fix it, Zinta. You're also still using a manual process, yeah?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
And yeah, for
mhm.
the odds, for the odds, we're now using Web3 odds with Privy. So our old users use Privy to access the app, which is login, and new users just sign up or in Web3 odds, which is like much more affordable for startups. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you guys can exchange notes. But also like impressive growth. I know, like, yes, the team has had to do a lot of marketing, and I'm glad that we've reached a point where, you know, you're like, oh, we're exploring ambassadors and all these things. Very impressive that you've also gone past your milestones. Maybe something I can highlight why the G amount is low for the Focus Pet team is because the amount currently pegged, and also for people to be able to use Focus Pet to revive their pets is also a bit low because of claiming every day, and you know, like most of their users are students, who really benefit from like an app that can fix short attention spans because of TikTok and everything. And so we are exploring also, or we had a starter conversation on how we can kind of fix this. So just like bringing up to the community to understand some of these metrics. But congrats, guys, good job, and I cannot wait to see the growth, the road to 1,000 users. Awesome. I think the next person that we have is Olise.
Yes, hello. Let me hope my audio is not very loud. I'm in a loud place. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can also even turn on the camera. I'm sharing. I can do slideshow. Anyway, I think you guys can see.
I can see your screen.
Okay, thank you very much.
When you go up closer to your profile.
I think it's view slideshow. Okay. I think this is better. So guys, how are you? I'm Orise, and I've been building subsidies. I've been building subsidies for a while, and this is our soft ads as our monetization and retention protocol. So we have ads that pay for everyone, like those who are new here. We have ads that pay. We have like advertisers get, then the publishers, then there's a revenue share, and everything is shared in GoodBuilders. So this is our Epoch 5 status right now. We have 12 running campaigns for those who are the publishers, you know. We have over 20 publisher sites, but the verified one are 8. I'm trying to force other people to verify. And then we have had G's redemption since we put in over 100 plus 4K. People have been trying to redeem those who had viewed. It's not a lot, but it's happening consistently. And then we have over 750K $good in funding for the publisher campaigns. And then the redemption. That's the thing. Then this is a snapshot. I put it here so that you compare from where we have come from and to where we are going. Sorry, we never added a more live campaigns because we have been pushing the publishers right now, those who are putting the website. But the GIS volume has increased. We are not redeeming, but for the past epochs now, we are now redeeming. The unique views, I counted 300 because now if people redeem, I count it as off. So this is like, it's not like it was 250. Each epoch has 250. And then the on-chain redemption. And all these things are verifiable by our contract and our website, the statistics. Then, so I put there that when we put the redemption, it's now nice. The people view ads and then they earn points, they redeem the G's. And when you G's, so if when you go to a website where there's our ads, you can always see the claim and you can always go and set and claim. So these are statistics. We have so far managed a 20% growth in statistics, which is, we are really trying. And it's there. Then what we ship, the redemption now, you can, if you have ever gone on soft seas and you have earned some points, you can now go and redeem them for $1. Then the publisher sites, we expanded. And then we had like the 2 new user advertisers. We have people who, it's a company coming on to advertise. It will be shown there. Then the key learnings, it's always each epoch we learn something. When we put like the redemption, now at least we have traction in the smart contract. We can see transactions. They are there. We are now, it's not just advertisers and people claiming and keeping in the database. They are now claiming. So now advertisers can see that their rewards they are putting in the smart contracts are redeemed. So for the next epoch, which is the last one, we want to push for more advertisers, more publishers, and more rewards. Like we are not doing any coding. Whatever we haven't coded now, we shall code maybe future. But we really want to push for the growth so that the project can sustain itself. And yeah, we have always tried to push and more. And that is the end of the presentation. Thank you, guys. I always try to keep it short.
Awesome. It's actually very impressive what you did, like, and I think very creative, transforming like soft points to like G. I think that for me has been great, and it's actually like very good that we do this demo day so that people can see also what they can do with like different leaderboards and the points that people have. I know it's not been easy setting this up and getting people to to advertise.
And one thing, right, the code is there for those who want to implement like their leaderboard. They can always like copy or ask me. It's something I also had to spend time researching.
Yeah, that is like super awesome. Please connect with Olise and see how this works. I know that Focus Pet team was interested in that, and I'm not sure, but also the Lulu. So please connect, guys, and thank you for all your work, Olise. Very impressive, and I cannot wait to see the growth. I think the next person we have should be Marcelo. I know you have exciting updates. I will let you share them.
Yes, let me share my screen. Okay. So what I shipped, so we passed 220 tests created, 120 claimed, and 72 approved with only 35 unique regular users. Like those are the ones that are using like at least once per week. We officially onboarded Greenpill Brazil, which means that in the next 2 weeks we will have like income of like plus 50 unique regular users. They will execute the budget like using Balaio, and that means like a partnership also to sponsor with G some tasks, some onboarding tasks for their own audience. So we'll be supporting the growth, and they will be supporting Balaio growth. We did like a full rebranding of the app. And it's like more neutral and professional now, and we got like nice feedback from users and organizations. We also have now different user profile and a proper blog infrastructure, like it's updated outside of Balaio. Let's go back here. We got like an invitation from a local business in Salvador for a cashback pilot for students paying with G. And I already discussed that with Rael. Thank you. That's also scheduled the call with Ada. Thank you too. And we got like a solid growth of at least 50% per month, which is like pretty cool. And students are like very engaged. And I'm studying a V2 contract with a small fee for non-G tasks to incentivize people to swap to G. And also I added support for AI agents to create and claim tasks. What's working? So that is fine. Also rebranded actually impacted user experience. Engagement is growing organically, regardless of the pilot. We have like people coming in kind of randomly. And we have the proper blog infrastructure now, which is very nice. And also receive 2 proposals of people willing to work with us and share a percentage of what we get in the future. What's been tricky? Final focus, like I'm struggling with the decision on like final push for growth on the growth, like in the bringing a lot of new users, or focusing on like consolidating the onboarding process of the students to launch their own apps. And growing the team, also I have to decide on how like to bring more people in to help to grow the app. And I'm facing like minor front end bugs, and like it's been annoying, but I'm going through it. And what is next? 200 verified users, plus 1 organization executing its budget through Balaio, 1 business accepting G as payment for small groceries, 200,000 G distributed for onboarding tasks for Greenfield Brazil, and welcome another 2 pilots from Blockchain Escola, 1 with 20 students in Minas Gerais and another from Mulheres que Codam with 30 women in Rio de Janeiro. So they'll be using Balaio to get sponsored onboarding tasks to support the growth and provide a UPI system for the new members. So this is it for the last updates. Thank you.
Awesome. As you know this, but congratulations on your growth. I know you've put in a lot of effort. We are this is an update to everybody. We are experimenting a cashback program with Marcelo, since he wants people to start accepting payments in G for their goods and services on ground. And he's also working with students, which prompted the shift from a more Web3 looking website to like a more native and I don't want to use the word acceptable, but the website that is a bit more palatable to people who are also in Web 2. I know that has taken a lot of work. Sorry to hear about the bugs, and I hope you do manage to fix them. If not, you know we are on your side and we can assist you if we can. So don't hesitate to reach out. Congratulations again. And yeah, can't wait to see the growth in the next season. Next up, we have Esusu. Are you on the call, Mary? Okay.
Yes, I'm on the call.
Awesome.
Okay, let me share my screen. Entire screen. GMBM, everyone. Thank you very much for joining, and thank you very much, guys, for all the good work you've been doing. Like you know, Isusu is where we are giving utility to GoodBuilders token, as well as helping users to save. So basically, we give our users the opportunity to spend their GoodBuilders on airtime, data bundles, and electricity and all. So in the past 2 weeks, we've been able to test out our smart contract based gas sponsorship, and we'll be able to sponsor over 2,000 transactions from that. And then we also made sure that we kept gas fees as low as possible. So it involved us tweaking a lot of codes in our transaction logic, so that the fees can be as low as possible to discourage bad actors from gaming the system and thinking they can get rich from draining the faucet pool, which is almost impossible at the moment. So we also published a learning module on Good Market Life, whereby we taught users all about the use of Isusu, and then 108 users participated in that. All of these 108 users are actually users that are not on Isusu at the moment. So we made sure that we took it out of our primary community just to create awareness. And then we ran our leaderboard rewards program for the past 2 weeks now. So we've been able to disburse rewards for 2 weeks, and the next set of rewards will be disbursed this weekend. Our application for the engagement rewards has been approved, and qualified users has been claiming since yesterday. And then we joined the seller proof of ship, and we were able to apply with some of our smart contracts that has been live for like 10 days, and we moved to the top 10 projects on the chart currently. And yes, and we're expecting the final results to be announced this week. Then the last time we presented, we shared that we had issues with our S account. It has been retrieved. And then we are thinking of running, we are actually working with Quest Pounder. It's more like an influencer, a Web3 influencer based platform. So we are thinking of running a campaign with them, whereby influencers make videos on their TikTok or Twitter accounts about Web3 products. And then we also want to increase our budget for self-sees ads, and as well do more of our S campaigns and all of that. And then the Good Dollar team is actually supporting us to run a cashback campaign, which we are going to be launching in the coming weeks. So that is the updates we have for now. Thank you very much.
Awesome. I know the X account was a huge setback. Glad that you fixed it and that it has been restored. And yeah, we're running a cashback experiment with Esusu. Also keen to see how that goes. Other than that, I think maybe you mentioned, but you are actually, so Esusu is also closely reaching their targets and milestones, which is awesome, and also working towards mini pay listing. And this has been an ongoing conversation during the season. So hopefully we can achieve that as well. And that is mainly on the converting G to be used for bill payments, which is what UBI is actually like intended for. So it's very nice to see it being used in this way. Next up, we have Yoni. I know you have exciting updates to share. If you can also share that amazing picture you shared, that'd be awesome. You're muted.
Yeah, okay. I'll try to share that, yeah. Okay, so I'll start with a short introduction. I'm Yanni from Tessia's Kitchen. We're a nonprofit organization dedicated to food rescue and food insecurity. We're developing a platform where we can document and verify our positive impact. We feel that by verifying and recording our activities, we will create transparency and traceability in a very efficient way, aiming to build trust and credibility. And hopefully, this will lead to greater support and encourage participation in our initiatives and activity. So I'm pleased to share that on Sunday, I presented the initiative to one of our partnering schools in our food rescue school program. And the school was very impressed and showed great interest. They clearly understand the vision and has accepted the initiative. We scheduled a meetup with the students on the 12th of May. That's in another 2 weeks. That's the day that they have activities and do distribution, food rescue. And the school is working to create a group of dedicated students, especially for this initiative, like a leaders group. And that group will later on help the other students understand the initiative and kind of transfer all the information and everything. So on that day, we're going to present the initiative and have the students that just volunteered and did the distribution interact with the EAT app. We'll educate them. We'll have them interact with the app, and once they interact with the app, they'll be recording their activities, the volunteering, the educational part. So we're looking forward to that special day. Meanwhile, on development, we're always kind of tweaking up the app, improving, adding different features. We just added like a link to a WhatsApp group that I'll manage to kind of guide the students in onboarding to GoodDollar and connecting wallets, different kinds of questions that they have. And slowly we'll build that group up with other schools, and we can share information and share the activity. We also have the dashboard active now, so any kind of interactive or whatever happens on chain, we'll have like a simple dashboard in the app. You saw that last week. I also added a PIN code before the volunteering button, so that will kind of protect people. So only the students who get the PIN code can actually record their volunteering experience. That PIN code can be changed whenever I want. We're also working and improving the original Versal platform that we built, that we will be using in the future with the QR code scanning, a little bit more secure and verifiable. So we're working on that also. And we're also working to integrate this whole initiative into Pesia's Kitchen's official website. So it'll be kind of like official. And that's about it. So we're gonna keep on working, and hopefully from now until that pilot program happening on the 12th of May, I might be able to recruit more schools along the way.
Awesome. Where's the picture?
Oh, the picture. Let me see. How do I get that picture? Maybe you can share it. Do you have it like?
No, I don't have, like, I didn't download it, but it's okay. We can always share in the GoodBuilders group.
Yeah,
But
I'll
it's
share there. Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome that you were able to get this. I know this is one of the key milestones you wanted to reach towards the end of the season, or like during the season. So it's amazing to see, and I cannot wait to see like what comes out of it. Yeah, congratulations and fingers crossed.
Thank you. Yeah, that first school is always like the hardest
Yeah.
one. You know, it's like the first client.
Yeah,
and then once you get that first client, you can go to that second client and say, here, he's doing it and he's doing it. So it's like
Yeah.
it's easier. So hopefully it will happen. Looking forward to that. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much, Yoni. You can share the links, please, in the chat. And the last team that we have today is Gardens. Ubisoft, unfortunately, was not able to make it for this call. They communicated last week. This is because they had unforeseen circumstances. Just giving an update to everybody. But Paul, if you're around, you're next. Good to see you.
Hey, yeah, good to see you guys too. How's it going?
Hey.
So I really want to focus today on a demo of our ecosystem streams pool, and I want to make this interactive because everyone on this call has something to benefit from joining the ecosystem streams. And I know I've announced some things on the Telegram chat, but it's always way easier and more intuitive when you can just see it and like walk through the process. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show our GoodBuilders ecosystem. community. And so just to catch everyone up to speed, Gardens is a community governance platform. It's a place where you can create a community that sets up modular decision instances that we call pools. And these can be attached to funding and or they can just be for signaling. And in our GoodBuilders ecosystem community, we have a funding pool for every single project that is part of the GoodBuilders 3 grant program. So everyone has a funding pool set up already, and now what we have built, our big deliverable in this program has been streaming conviction voting, and that's the ability to create a pool that works not so differently from flow state, which is quadratically weighted streams to different proposals. And kind of the big difference between what Gardens is and what flow state is that Gardens, because it's using conviction voting, is more of a continuous decision-making instance. And so this will continue far beyond GoodBuilders Season 3. So after Season 3 is over, funding is still going to be flowing out of this Gardens community for a long time. And so this is a really good way for everyone who's participating in GoodBuilders Season 3 to be able to have funding beyond this program. So first of all, let me send the link to this in the chat in the group. And if you guys want to follow along and vote in these polls, then you can go ahead. So let me first show you. So here's a link to the community. If you have not joined the community yet, you'll see this join button here. You need 10,000 G to register in the community. That's a stake. You'll get those tokens back if and when you ever leave the community. But that is kind of the minimum stake agreement to join the community. When you join the community, you'll sign the community covenant. You'll approve your G tokens to be used. And then you'll finally stake the 10,000 G tokens in the community. And so by joining the community, you then have access to be able to vote in different pools. And so as different funding pools are funded, that's also your chance to create a proposal in your funding pool. If you want to fund some of your work, the place to do that is to find your project, go into your pool, and then create a funding proposal. And that's where you can describe the work that you're doing or where the funding's going for. But you'll be able to create the proposal. You'll be able to vote for it, rally support from other people. But so in the ecosystem streams pool, which I'll share a link for this also, this is quadratically weighted. And so just like with flow state, that means that you need the facial recognition, good dollar verification. That helps prove that you're unique and that you're not one person creating many different wallets to try to increase your voting rate. But a nice other way of looking at that is that because it is quadratically weighted, even if you are a person with only 10,000 G tokens, you have kind of an outsized influence on the allocation of funds in the streaming pool. So in the pool, you can activate your governance. My screen is in the way here. Where is the activate governance? I think we have uncovered a bug actually. There is typically an activate governance button right here. I wonder if that's why people have not been activating their governance in the pool.
You need to click on a project first to see it. I click on Uniswap.
You click on
Ubisoft?
Yeah. And go down.
Go down to No, I think There we go. That's the big fat activate governance. I think it just needed to wait for me to have recognized that I was a part of the community.
Yeah.
So yes, click to activate governance, click verify with GoodDollar. That will bring you through the process of doing face verification. And then once your face verification is tied to your wallet, then you'll be able to click vote on proposals, and you can allocate your support between any number of the proposals. Once conviction hits the threshold, that's when your stream starts. Your stream is related to the amount of conviction that you have on the pool, and all of this funding is going directly to your gardens funding pool. Right now, it's at 1 million G streaming into this pool per month, and that's also the budget of streams that go towards the projects. That's the starting point. As we continue, we will increase that, and I think within like a week or two, we expect to be closer to about 5 million G tokens per week. And that should continue to fund projects for like many months beyond the GoodBuilders Season 3 program. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, definitely hop in and allocate support and join the community.
Awesome. Thanks, Paul. And I hope everybody understands the whole concept of gardens, because I feel like sometimes maybe it's people like don't understand, and also based off on the questions that I've gotten. But yeah, if you want to get additional funding past the GoodBuilders program, Season 3 specifically, please go and create your pool and join the community. Thank you, Paul. Today, for the first time, we are almost hitting, we are almost keeping time. So I'm not going to be speaking very much, but I will share my screen again and check. Does anybody have a question for either the team or anybody who's presented? Okay, cool. Seems that I don't know what is happening to my computer. It started lagging all of a sudden. But yeah, if there's no question, I see mentors on the call. Please vote for the teams that you find interesting and your favorites. We really rely on those votes, especially as a new epoch begins. Of course, your votes have like 50% weight, so we really rely on them. If you can vote for the teams, that would be awesome. Tomorrow, you'll be added more votes. And also, not anybody else who's in the community. Tomorrow, you'll be added more votes. If you can vote for the teams, that would be awesome. Another update that we have is that we had scheduled a go-to-market workshop, but then this is not going to happen on Thursday. We will keep you updated on when it happens. We are really sorry for all the inconvenience caused. We know that you are looking forward to this, but we will find a way to make sure that you are part of it. And thank you also for showing your eagerness to join it. I don't know if there is anybody who has an update or would like to share anything before I officially close the call. Awesome. Seems that there's no update or any questions. Thank you so much for always showing up as we are pushing to finalize the season. I really hope that you are pumped, that you're excited, and that all the growth has been worth it and all the work has been worth it. See you in the next epoch, and continue updating me, continue updating the community. Speak highly of your project. The velocity of the funding is also going to be continuing to increase. So the more votes you get, the more, the better also for your project. Thank you, everybody, and see you very soon. Talk to you tomorrow or Thursday. Otherwise, see you next week.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.